offers won't last forever. Georgia Power is here with a little reminder.
What's up, everybody? I know you haven't got in here yet, but trying to get everything set. With my Twitter being weird and having to redo that, and really amazing.
Helping you save energy for the bigger things in life. Visit GeorgiaPower.com for tips and programs to help save.
Mike Soroka coming back, and I hope the chat works. Mike Soroka coming back. Obviously, that fifth inning kind of sped up on him, but a lot of things to build on, and honestly, his changeup looked better than I remember it. So that's something to build on. 95-96. At points, just pulled that one fastball to Shea Langoliers, hit by pitch, and then kind of sped up on him, like I said. AJ Smith-Shawver, a surprise call-up. Maybe that'll give a bullpen shot in the arm. I assume that will be what's up, guys? Timmy and CJ. Late night cast Mac. I usually don't do late night ones, but I thought I would give this one a shot. And hopefully we bounce back after a dud. But I think it was more of
people to talk to and see the last time. And
MLB scheduling. AJ, AJ's coming into his own a little bit. I know that he's struggled, but I don't think there's much we can do right now with Lucas Lipke. With Lucas Lipke struggling and being DFA'd, and Dylan Lee on the injured list. And I think AJ's stuff is good. Still, it's a lot of bad luck in there as well. I would think so. I don't think we would call this kid up just to let him sit too long. I think the bullpen needs a shot in the arm. We've got a lot of good names, but they're struggling mightily right now. So, and there's not a lot of places for Snitker to go right now, especially when we're behind and getting shutdown innings for us to be able to maybe come back. That's been a big issue. Nick Anderson has been a godsend. I don't know where we would be without him. And Raisel Iglesias has seemed to settle back in. But I don't think set, guys. Sorry. There's just been a lot of inconsistency. Jesse Chavez has been amazing, but I don't think you want to use him as much as we've had to, and his arm might fall off by August. Who knows? Iglesias has been great, except that one in Toronto, but his inconsistency of getting in there is a little scary. But he's been solid, and I just think maybe AJ Smith-Shawver is the Michael Harris or Spencer Strider move to to like set some roles or put a fire under us to be the bullpen that we're used to being. But again, bullpen slumps are something that happen and you don't like them, and they're more exposed, and sometimes you just can't do anything about it. Like Colin McHugh's been solid at points, but it's been hit a lot. Max Fried getting back or starting to throw the long toss and things, that's better. And hopefully we can score more than 2 runs, and Bryce Elder can steady the ship a little bit. Because they are the A's, but, they're going to find wins somewhere. And a lot of things were going against us last night, so hopefully we can exact some revenge. I think our pitching has been really solid, considering all the injuries and all the moving parts and such. I think this.
We've got to prove why we're the number 1 team in the East. And it's a bullpen game. For me, I really want to see the bullpen. What makes us so good, it made us so good last year, was our ability to hold games, even if we were behind, and give our offense a chance to come back.
Kyle Wright's probably going to be longer, but I agree. That wasn't great scheduling by Major League Baseball for sure. And you could see, but that young kid Aberg or whatever his name was that came in the middle was pretty good too.
With 25 hits in the first inning this year, digs in. And takes it high and outside.
We have seen Ronald get a bit pull happy early on the game. Earlier on in the year, he was really wearing out that gap in between shortstop and second base up the middle of the field.
What's up, Hudson?
It's actually 5 straight games if you don't count the Sunday night game where he had 2 hits in the first inning. The other 5 games surrounding that one where he has grounded out to the left side of the infield. 3 to short and 3 to third to start.
2-0 count to start, Ronnie. That's good. But it was weird last night too. We had a lot of 3-ball counts and head in the count, but nothing good came of them, which was weird.
First pitch tonight, supposed to get down into the mid-50s by the time the ball game is over.
Good take. Yes, Acuna has been amazing.
In the booth and laughing because I already have a jacket on. It's too tough for that.
Just the panic on your face when you realize you didn't bring an extra layer of clothing was hilarious.
I left mine at the hotel.
I don't feel like Sears got that one off, but 3-2 on the foul off. Given a little more leeway with.
There's Eric on the left side of the screen, making sure everybody's outfitted. You notice he has on short sleeves, but the sun's still out right now. Another foul ball.
Attaboy, Ronnie.
Here between Acuna,
but see, those last 2 pitches, I don't feel like he got it off in terms of a pitch clock.
First career appearance against the Braves, just his 2nd year in Major League Baseball. This is outside.
Leadoff walk. Leadoff walks are usually a good thing.
But you're right.
Come on, Matty.
With command this year. But Ronald Acuna saw the interview with Nick Green.
He's gonna
started the ball game talking to Matt about coming back. He said, "Well, last year felt different. The first."
Yeah, I think he has just under 500 average in the first.
Yeah. Just doesn't know as many guys over in that other clubhouse. 1-1.
I didn't realize till I looked up last night that Matt all of a sudden has 40 42 RBIs.
The lefty change up. Interesting.
You said he's about 50% fastball.
Usually.
So there's a fastball high.
2-1.
Now Sears facing a lineup that has had, there are the numbers, as much success against the fastball as any other team in Major League Baseball. Oh, he's got a good. Chasing it back to first and attack. Well, Ronald Acuna, second in the majors at stolen bases, and he got caught leaning.
Got caught leaning there.
He was trying to steal because he wasn't. He just got caught in no man's land. Great job by the first baseman there, running him all the way back.
No, I don't know about the MVP of our team, maybe.
Base is empty, and a 2-ball, 1-strike count on Matt Olson.
Yeah, I do like the Kermit the Frog green kind of. Yeah.
Remember, there's loads of foul ground behind home and down right and left field.
Ronnie getting caught in no man's land is not ideal there, but happens against lefties. I think he's got to be committed to going or not there. For our team, yes, but I think Acuna is far and away the MVP right now.
Sears with a 2-2 pitch, and just like Ronald Acuna, a 3-2 count.
The average is always going to bite Matt. Not that it's.
And now the payoff. Matt hits it solidly into center field.
Why does it always happen like that, where you get a pick off or something and it's just something good happens but bad?
Solidly was right. 110 off the bat. JP's having a little trouble finishing these guys up with 3-2 count back-to-back at bats. But also gets a fastball, but he's not going to miss too many of those, Brandon.
No, he does not. And he's at first base. And
Like every time somebody.
He's in the midst of a 12-game hit streak.
I mean, he's definitely up there in our conversation. I just don't think he's the MVP of the league in many a factor.
Hits here in the wash yesterday.
But I swear, every time somebody gets picked off or we hit into a double play, the next guy always seems to get a hit, and it's very annoying.
Out there in the center of the diamond. He deals his 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Well,
Sears has some southern roots. He's actually from Sumter, South Carolina. He played at the Citadel. Originally drafted by the Mariners in 2017 and then debuted last year with the Oakland A's.
I thought J.P. Sears was a former Yankee. Maybe not.
Fastball right in there.
The Citadel is a college?
Yes, they have a baseball team with jerseys and everything.
It sounds like...
Yeah, that's probably a better way to put it. Thanks, Hudson. To what I was referring.
It is in Charleston, South Carolina. Military college. Fouled off here, stays 1 and 2. But Superman
Good foul off.
out there as well. I don't know. You ever been to Charleston, South Carolina, by the way?
I have not. Actually, I tell you what, I have.
Beautiful.
I have been there, but I haven't spent a lot of time. I want to go back there.
Yeah.
I was there for one day.
I feel like you and Charleston would get along well. 1-2 is fouled back, so only 1 out, 1 on. Sears already here at 18 pitches. These Braves hit
Really good at bats. No, he probably doesn't. You're right. But obviously Pete being in New York and things of that nature.
Riley sharply hits a Bride at third.
Really? How'd that turn into a double play?
Nice defensive effort by the A's. And nothing doing for the
That's annoying because he hit that on the button. That felt like a shoulda, coulda, woulda inning there because Riley smoked that.
Tourists that turn into scientists. Tourists taking photos that are analyzed by AI. So
Yeah, Sean's the same way. That's a good. I don't know, but we do hit a lot of atom balls. That's for sure.
Like water rafting, shrimp oils, wave fishing, or hanging with the locals. You can say that again.
Right now, lease a new 2023 Toyota RAV4 LE for just $319 a month for 36 months. That's just $319 a month on the Toyota RAV4.
Your summer starts here.
Yeah, that seems like a coulda, shoulda, woulda inning big time there, with Acuna getting picked off and all that.
Half of the first, A's lineup presented by Ruiz, always at the top and playing in center field. And Diaz again will clean up Laureano Blade behind him in the drive Langoliers and out. And that lineup will be opposed by Bryce Elder.
Bryce Elder, your NL leader in a bunch of pitching categories, which is something that you would not have thought about come spring training. But he's
Bryce
done such a
Elder.
great job with this opportunity.
Hopefully 1, 2, 3.
ERA just over. That work's impressive. And as I said in the open, he does his best work when runners get on.
Yeah, it's been like that since the start of the season. There's nothing seems to rattle number 55.
Good pitch there.
And another great start last time out against the Dodgers, 6 innings, giving up just the 1 run in a Braves 4-3 victory. And we've hit on it a ton this year, Peter, but the key for him, since he's not overpowering, is location, right?
Correct. Must locate. Weakish contact. Changing
Get
speed.
it down.
It's pitching.
L,
It's pitching
2-1.
2-1. When he gets in trouble is when he does lose the ball.
Yeah, I know. We have to lead the world in
Well, he's
exit velocity.
as you look at Bryce
Highest exit velocity outs too. That's for sure.
And when he gets on, he steals a lot of bases. And the count full.
Come on, L. No walks. Especially to this guy.
His 273 average is best on the team. Fouls it off at home plate. Well, with the game yesterday in the books, it was game number 54 of the season. That means, hard to believe, but the season is officially 1/3 complete. 54 of 162. And this game number 55 and number 55.
Keep winning the battle, bud. Win the battle.
See how effective that sinker can be. All Ruiz is able to do is just pound it in the ground, especially with those locations.
Another foul ball.
Big time battle. 8 pitches so far.
It's kind of like the top of the inning, a long and back to start. And another 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Another foul ball.
10 pitches back. See if Elder can get Ruiz here. Well, if that continues, helmet flies.
11 pitches to start the game. Not exactly the quick outs I was hoping for.
This is frustrating. Especially first hitter of the game.
Well, Ruiz is pesky. Crowder, this one's fair. Ruiz runs so well, but
There we go. Ground ball.
Riley. wins the battle.
Really nice barrel one, too.
Oh, nice.
Already.
That
As
means
I said, always have to do
she'll be a little closer to me, which means you'll have to come this way, which is a nice thing.
Look at how hard the
That's
ball
an-
gets hit, but I think because he spends so much time making guys hit the ball on the ground, it registers like a hard exit velo, but it doesn't actually do anything.
Good pitch.
Good
there,
pitch.
Ryan Noda.
There's certain metrics that just don't look like Elder should be having the success that he's having, but I'm sure it's explainable for people that are a little bit smarter than me.
Well, the numbers have been great.
Good pitch again.
A 2.01 ERA, number one in the National League for anybody who's thrown 40 or more in it. Just sensational. Time was called by Noda.
He's done that twice. He did that yesterday too, waiting for the pitcher to start his motion, then call timeout.
It's not going to create many friends. Dan Bellino, by the way, is the home plate umpire tonight. That's a strike right at the knee.
Woo!
So
That was nice.
timeout did not assist.
Hey, Jameson, it's been a while. Nice to see you again. I know I've been just weird kind of stuff.
It's tough to tell from that camera angle, but that is moving a lot.
So after an 11-pitch at bat to Ruiz, it only took 3 pitches to strike out Noda, and now
Good
here's
spot, good
Brown.
spot.
Mentioned it on the broadcast yesterday, but Bryce Elder flew commercial with Michael Soroka earlier in the day on Sunday so that he could get out here and get some good rest.
Come on.
For tonight's start,
All the way back.
because the team plane did not land until 3 a.m. Pacific 2 nights ago. Trips the zone 3-1. And he battles back 3.
Attaboy. One more.
He's so effective down in the zone that he can get swings at the top because they see it up, and that's when they want to unleash their ace swing.
3-2 pitch. Fouled back.
Got away with that one.
That strikeout to Noda was Elder's 52nd K of the year, over 59 innings pitched. Now he's looking for strikeout 53 on the year. And he just missed inside.
Good spot, but found you out, Eld. But I guess Jameson and I have something in common. The Canes getting swept 4-0 and the Lakers getting swept 4-0. Does not feel good.
It's a guy who won the World Series in Houston last year, became a free agent after the season. And the first pitch he sees from Elder, he hits on 2 bounces to Arcia, and that will send us to the second.
There we go. Let's get some runs, huh? Let's get some runs, huh? The NBA Finals matchup. I'm hoping for the Nuggets. I've been hoping for the Nuggets for a while. Hi, Kim. I just think the Nuggets didn't really get a lot of respect as the number one team should. So, yeah, I really hope it's the Nuggets. I really do. And the other one I could care less, but I hope Florida gets smoked because I'm still bitter because that was one of the more disheartening series I've ever watched and how close it was in terms of one thing happening into another. So, and if it's not weird, it's not weird at all. Sports fans are all all shapes and sizes, so it's not weird at all. We really need to win this game, but for my live psyche, we really need to win this game, because if we lose to the A's back-to-back nights, and then it might really be a live curse. Come on, Oz. I don't necessarily believe in that, but
as the tail continues to go, nobody hits lefties like Ozzie Albies. 452. That is the best in all of Major League Baseball. And that's why he's batting clean.
Oh yeah, Nuggets all the way from me. I've said that from the beginning of the playoffs.
Grounds this one to third. Bride just called up from AAA yesterday.
Ozzie got out against the left-handed pitcher. That is not usual. Come on, Murph.
And Sean Murphy back home here in Oakland. Will fist bump for his former understudy Langoliers.
Come on, Murph. We need some runs. A rally starter.
And now he hits against a guy that he caught last year, in J.P. Sears.
The advantage has to be the catch.
Why?
Come on, Murph.
Seeing how everything that he throws moves, you know what his tendencies are, you know what he likes to go to in certain counts. You have the scouting report.
I don't like the Heat either, but what they've done has been remarkable, so you got to give them a little credit there.
And then you're thinking, okay, let me do the reverse of whatever Sean thinks I'm going to do here. Well, he hit this a ton, but
Why does
well fouled.
We've hit a lot of balls hard, but not fair to start this series for some reason.
By Oakland in 2016 out of Wright State and debuted in 2019, and then coming to Atlanta back in December. Another foul.
I wonder if it makes a difference if the pitcher waits so long on the pitch clock to deliver it. I wonder if that makes a difference.
J.P. Sears with a 1-2 pitch, and he got his former teammate for the fastball.
Because that didn't feel like he got that one off either.
Went to score on the last swing. It was very late on a fastball. Went straight back to it. A little high up out of the zone. Pretty good pitch there by Sears.
Sears, who has pitched pretty well this year, best of the starters numbers-wise for Oakland, but he's still winless.
Come on, Zoo. We haven't had a lot of
We talked about it.
two-out magic lately either, kind of.
2 wins this season.
We're just kind of stuck in the mud a little bit, even so still playing decent, but
Ball and 1 strike to Ozuna. For J.P. Sears, you look at your main numbers. I got a 3.25 ERA in 5 starts, not bad, but the A's have lost all 5 games, and they've only scored for him a total of 11 runs in those 5 starts this month. Ozuna Hits it high to left.
Nope.
Day backing up
Didn't
into the
get enough of
shadows, and he's got it for the third out. A 1-2-3
Uh,
for JP Sears.
Try Zaxby's hand-breaded fingers tossed in sauce, like tongue torch, or sweet and spicy, or hot honey mustard. Not ketchup though. It's not sauce.
well, that's not the start I was hoping for. I was hoping for like at least 5 runs and some goodness, but
Every day, businesses everywhere are asking.
well, it just goes to show you
It is.
it doesn't matter who you play, whether you should beat teams, but you never know what's gonna happen, and you can't take things for granted. Not saying that's what we're doing, but once you just the small things will start adding up if we don't score quicker soon. I mean, but it was really nice seeing Michael Soroka back on the mound and AJ Smith-Shawver being a part of this now. That's an intriguing piece for sure, and really excited to see how that evolves, so to speak. Really happy.
Opportunity won't always come to you, but with Synovus as your bank, you can always go towards it.
Yeah, Atlanta's done some nice championship lineage of late. So that's nice. But I hope yeah, so I mean, and the Tigers are playing better than all of us expected probably, but you still just never know. And
but when you look at Travis d'Arnaud and how well he's done as far as Bryce is concerned, he told me the biggest thing with him is he's learned who he is as a pitcher. He's gotten more comfortable. He also talked about the sinker and slider, how well they play off each other, and said everybody's trying to get underneath that sinker. Is making the slider that much better. We've seen so much depth with the slider so far.
Come on, Eld. Get ahead, bud.
Keep in mind with Elder, just like his opposition today in JP Sears, just his second year in the major leagues.
Come on, bud.
Yeah, he's really developed into somebody that you can trust when he goes out there every 5 days, to someone that doesn't have the experience. Like Nick said, he knows who he is and he doesn't vary. He doesn't waver from it.
Got down 3-0, then fired a strike there.
Come on, bud.
Laureano,
all the way back.
Crowder to Arcia, and the captain of the infield takes care of business.
Good job.
Time for our Zaxby's indescribably good play.
And a way to work it back.
Talked about Bryce Elder and his slider usage last year, 26%.
The Marlins lost. That was good.
Yeah, not only does the sinker,
The Mets beat the Phillies. So let's just win and gain ground on somebody. Good spot.
It's now become the pitch that he throws the most out of all his pitches. Up about.
No. AA is.
That's about a ball.
I think AA is trying to 2-0 again. Those pitches didn't miss by much, but I think AA is trying to infuse some energy, especially in that bullpen.
The last at bat to Laureano was a perfect example. Fell behind 3-0, throws a sinker to get back into the count 3-1, throws another sinker 3-1. He knows it's coming, and all he can do is hit around with a shortstop.
3-1 again. Come on.
3-ball count here. 3-1 to JJ Bleday.
Get ahead, bud.
And he misses outside, so it is the second walk through 6 batters for Bryce Elder.
Come on, Eld.
You see the frustration there?
That's when you know he doesn't have his best stuff right now. I hate walks. I hate them.
Called up yesterday from AAA and had a couple of hits. So they bumped him up in the order to 7th.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, I trust AA to the fullest extent. So they obviously feel he can help this team right now, and that's what we need. And that's what we need to believe. 1-1. Come on, Eld. Find it, bud.
But Elder last year as a rookie threw just 54 innings coming later in the season, and now he has gone past that, right around 60 innings pitched here in his second year in the bigs.
What?
Good start.
Yeah, and
There's that slider that we just talked about. That and his changeup looking.
I don't know if we haven't seen JP Sears, have we? So hopefully, second time through the order, we'll get better. Yes, great slider. Great slider. And the Cubs are 3 outs away from beating the best team in baseball 2 in a row. So there you go again with what should happen versus what does in baseball. The Phillies, have been a disappointment, but I'm not sad about it. They're still.
Bullet slider just gives a less movement, more pace. Yes. See, I can deduce things. I can put things together occasionally, just from time to time.
Good slider there.
Good stop by Murphy.
Exactly what Nick was just talking about then. He threw a first pitch slider. Langoliers timed it up, and he's trying to get out in front and get under that sinker so he can try and elevate it, do something other than just beat it into the ground. And then he throws a slider, and he's so far out in front of that.
Elder checks the runner at first, Bleday, and here's an 0-2. Struck him out. 3 Ks.
Nasty sliders there.
Elder. We march to the third.
For 46 years straight.
I don't know if scared's the word. They're still. I'm glad that they've gotten off to such a poor start. That's for sure. But
takes a lot. Spectrum makes it easier by helping you stay connected and in control. With just a call, we can transfer your services and have them up and running before you're even unpacked. You can even select self-install options to fit your schedule best. With step-by-step instructions, it's easy to do. Then My Spectrum to manage your installation and account from your mobile phone. It's your move. We're here to help. Visit spectrum.net/easymove.
You like to keep your beard perfectly groomed, but she hates all that mess.
It's really weird though when we go into slow stretches at the plate. It still feels like we're putting up good at bats, but just not getting the results. And when you're kind of sleepy at the plate, the pickoff in the first inning hurts even more, and you just keeps, it's kind of a snowball a little bit. Also, 20 hits on Sunday night, and then you can't figure out how to hit again.
Hey, the MLB Ballpark app will complete your next visit to Truist Park. You can buy and manage game tickets, redeem offers, and so much more. Download the MLB Ballpark app today. And it is Bark in the Park night here at the Oakland Coliseum. Muffy and Scruffy should have brought 40,000 of their closest friends.
And a jacket for you.
Every Tuesday here is Bark in the Park night. I'm curious, though, do they count the dogs as attendees, or is it just the humans? I would imagine it's only humans. Kevin Pillar leading off. Getting the start today.
I really would be curious to ask hitters if the pitcher drains the pitch.
You have a couple?
I do have 3.
Oh, you got a pound going. And with misses 2-1. Miniature poodles.
I wonder if that does affect them or not.
I sometimes prefer the company of dogs to humans, especially after a long night of talking.
Are you trying to tell me you want me to leave? And Pilar lifts this high and
Go, ball, maybe.
And it's gone.
Woohoo! That away, KP. Wow. All right, that works.
Kevin Pilar doing a little
Snuck that one out.
of his own here at the Coliseum.
We said yesterday how tough it is to hit the ball out here. Kevin Pilar's had a lot of success against left-handed pitching this year. Gets a fastball down and in, just drops the head and off the foul pole.
Off the left side of that foul pole, but it works all the time.
Sneaker outer.
Lead 1-0. And now Arcia.
That boy.
Well, welcome back to the lineup, Kevin Pilar. The third.
Well, we haven't seen JP Sears yet.
Starts out there, but May 14th in Toronto, May 15th in Texas. His last two starts, he homered, and now he does it again here on May 30th.
Not that it's an excuse, but we haven't seen JP Sears yet, so maybe we're finally.
Be prone to giving up a lot of fly balls and a long ball, and we see it there. Arcia was
Woo.
second home run.
Whew.
One more 3-ball counts from a guy that doesn't walk anybody. I was expecting.
Yeah, I think it's just because we haven't seen a lot of lefty, or we've seen a good handful of lefties, but yeah, I think he does deserve more playing time.
Now a 3-1 pitch here to Orlando Arcia.
Get out.
3-2.
I think Orlando thinks he should have done a little more with that one. 3-1 fastball, 92 miles an hour, right down the middle.
Grounds this to the left side. And Allen throws across to Noda.
Ugh.
The first out here in the third.
Yeah, he's kind of the Shirley Culberson
Finish, though.
role.
You have poodles, you said? Just to put a bow on that.
All right, we're going to go back. I have some beautiful doodles. They are just the best natured dogs.
Bernedoodles, Labradoodles, golden doodles. Thank you.
Merle colors, which is a gray and black color. I can send you guys photos. Everybody send me a message on Twitter and I'll individually send you all photos of my dogs. Thanks, Brandon.
Come on, money. Smoke one
Braves
somewhere.
Fans here with their pups. Good amount of Braves fans. A lot of them down there before the game watching batting practice.
It's funny, we get to walk out the same tunnel the players do, and I went down there just before game time.
Yeah, I think it's more he's thriving in the role. I think that Eddie has been more inconsistent than I would like. Get out.
Pops his back behind home plate. And Langoliers will run out of room.
But we definitely need a better lefty to kind of combat the rightiness, the struggles against righties that we have.
Honestly, no. The All-Star break was the one where you knew you were over halfway. And then you get to August, and that's when, look, just everything, you've been around each other for the whole year. Any little thing that might be frustrating you seems to get a little bit more frustrating. It's a real grind, and especially when you're not playing well.
2-2. Harris reaches for it.
Attaboy.
Singles to right.
Attaboy, Harris.
Diaz.
That's nice. That's very nice, especially against a lefty. Harris is starting to show signs. This is nice.
Yesterday he was 0 for 3, although he hit the hardest ball of his career on an out to right. Nice single there.
Yeah, the positive signs keep mounting up. That was a slider down and away. He's able to get the barrel.
Come on, Ronnie. Come on, Ronnie.
You've seen him go oppo last 2 times. That's another encouraging sign on a tough pitch.
So 1 on, 1 out. Back to the top of the order, and Ronald Acuna. Almost hit his back foot.
Come on, Ronnie. That was
On
good.
Sunday against Philly, the Braves pounded out 20 hits, their most since 2021, and they scored all those runs.
That was a good slider.
The bats were silenced as Oakland held Atlanta to just 2 runs and won by 5. Braves trying to take control here early in this one. Broken bat out to left. Blade will have it, but that was weird how that bat splintered. He's just left with a handle.
Ugh, that was very strange.
Changeup from Sears. Really good pitch. This last one you see right off the end of the bat. You're right, just splintered.
I was hoping maybe that would have been a broken bat single, but you very rarely see a broken bat fly out.
Matt Olson, 17 homers, tied for second most in all of baseball behind Pete Alonso's 20. And tight with a fastball.
I think Sears has been the more effectively wild type
Three other players
thus
have
far.
17 homers, along with Olson, Aaron Judge, Max Muncy, and former Brave Jorge Soler. Big cut,
Oof.
1-1.
Missed a fastball there. Maybe it's a sneaky fastball from Sears. Because Orlando missed a couple right down the middle.
One and 2 strikes now. 3 straight fastballs here from J.P. Sears.
Yeah, one of his eyeballs and then 2 pretty good pitches.
Talking with Matt before the game about playing in this park, and he said he actually likes the batter's eye out in center field, how it kind of goes straight up. It's a good backdrop, but he said one thing to watch is that the ball does not carry to the gaps at night like it does during the day. Two and two.
2-2.
It's the same as Dodger Stadium.
Jorge Soler probably wasn't going to get a everyday role with us, especially since we needed a left-handed bat. So I'm happy for him. Plus, we don't do player options.
Gets home runs down the left field line. That helps. Harris takes off, and it's a called strike, and Matt Olson is down looking.
Ugh.
But the Braves jump out in front. Kevin Pillar, a homer right down the line. 1-0 in left.
But, yeah, I mean, Jorge Soler will always be in Braves lore, that's for sure. There's no doubt about that.
It could be overwhelming, but the easiest way to make a difference can be as simple as paying your gas bill. With the Greener Life program from Georgia Natural Gas, the carbon released from using natural gas in your home will have a net zero impact on the environment. And now you can get 6 months of Greener Life free when you sign up. Georgia Natural Gas. Visit gng.com/green to sign up.
Braves baseball on Valley Sports is presented in part by Zaxby's, the official chicken of Valley Sports South and Valley Sports Southeast.
But after, I mean, 1-0, it's a lead, so hopefully Bryce can put up an X. Right, but we needed a left-handed batter, and we don't do player options, so it was unlikely that we were going to be able to. We tried, but he got a 3-year deal with the Marlins, and that's kind of hard to pass up. We definitely tried. But
North Carolina auto dealers are committed to providing customers with a selection of safe, reliable, and affordable vehicles, and are all in on consumer protection and customer satisfaction. Visit any one of North Carolina's nearly 600 dealerships to learn more.
You got an EV? Me too. Got your new EV power.
But like I said, yeah, I would have loved to keep him, but
He likes to do it all himself.
That's Bob Malarkey.
No more.
yeah,
Call Mr. Spark.
we're
Braves, A's, tomorrow at 3 on Valley Sports South. Scan this QR code to join FanZone, the ultimate online forum for sports fans. Your voice can help shape the future.
we're in on every deal, and we try to keep our guys that we get. So
On to the bottom of the third, 9-1-2 due up here for the Oakland A's. Brandon Gaughan, Peter Moreland, Nick Green with you. Game 2 of the series at the Oakland Coliseum. If you're watching
good spot.
east with us, it's almost 10:30 out there. Thanks for staying up late with us. Braves Baseball After Dark, presented by Truist.
Do you have to lower your voice at all for that? Or
I think it gets lower as the sun gets lower. Sun's still out here, so
not the guns?
the other way, off the glove of Olsen. Able to recover though.
Attaboy.
By Elder to get over.
Attaboy. Attaboy Matt. That was a tougher play than.
On the base, but I'm pretty sure he might have got a bit of a flick with the right foot on the way past. I'm kind of hoping that the Oakland Athletics don't want to take a look at this. Nice job by Matt. Knock it down, make a quick throw. I think he got it with his toe of the cleat.
He got it with his fingernail or a toenail.
Italian Stallion.
The Italian Stallion, that is right. Top of the order now, and Ruiz.
Bryce might be a little bit of that effectively wild right now too. A little more deeper counts than we've been used to.
Been his MO so far this year.
Tough hop down there for the ball boy.
Yeah, good effort. He made a leap.
Straight off the back of the mound. Like a BMX bird.
1-2. But after that last one, that's 4 ground ball outs and 3 strikeouts so far for Bryce Elder.
And a manageable pitch count considering he threw 12 pitches to Ruiz last time up too.
Eventually got Ruiz to ground out to Riley. Hey, he does it again. That one harder hit.
Attaboy.
And Ruiz is 0 for 2.
See, that's my point. Cubs beating the Rays 2-1 and 1-0 back-to-back games. You never know what could.
Now Ryan Noda, who had the 3-run homer in the 5th yesterday, that changed the complexion of that ball game. At the time, it was tied 1-1. This is the first pop-up against Bryce Elder in this ball game, and it goes harmlessly into the glove of Austin Riley, and we go harmlessly to the 4th inning.
All right, let's add on, boys.
Statistically, the world is losing color. But who wants a gray world when you could have this? Honey yellow, berry pickle, indigo. Things stay the same when the same is where you stay. But in hundreds of Delta destinations, simply opening your eyes can open your world.
That's my point. Baseball.
That's it. Yeah. The best of home court explorer makes it easy to
Baseball's is easy to predict. It's the lotto numbers, which is not very easy at all. So should we win? Yes, we should. But will we? Who knows? And the San Francisco Giants just reinstated Luke Jackson. And boy, could we use Luke Jackson right now. I know he had
Difference. We use the most advanced research our top surgeons to get your surgery done right the first time. Who's a good boy?
I'm good with Orlando Arcia. I really am.
Like an action adventure movie. But it's a Nissan salesman ad. Things are heating up. Good thing this row has the most standard safety features in its class. Our competitors can't say that.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select road trends.
Hurry. These epic offers won't last forever.
Atlanta Braves baseball on Valley Sports is presented by Truist. Back in the Oakland Coliseum, which originally opened back in September of 1966.
Come on, Riley.
So Austin Riley will lead off things for the Bravos in the
Yeah, I know. What the? Think it is what it is at this point.
Into the ground. The playing surface is at 21 feet below sea level here at the Coliseum.
Come on, Riley. Get something start.
It's a park that has certainly seen a lot over the years. You and I were talking with Walt Weiss, who played here in the late 80s and early 90s, won a title here in 89 as a player. He was saying just how glorious it was back in the heyday.
Called it a diamond in the rough.
Riley skies this.
Miss it.
And Noda backing up
Oof.
and taking it. A little windy out there, but he's got it for the first out.
Dang it.
By the way, welcome to the show to A.J. Smith-Shawver, the 20-year-old just called up today. He has climbed from single A to double A to triple A and now to the majors over the last 2 months. He just caught a commercial flight out, shaking hands with everybody in the bullpen. How about that?
Couple of nice to meet yous in there too, so that'll be fun for him, fun for those guys. Man, 20 years old. 3 games in Rome, 2 games in Mississippi, 2 games in Gwinnett. Welcome to the show.
And because of the need right now in the bullpen, Brian Snitker says that's where the Braves are going to start him out, similar to how they did with Spencer Strider.
I love it. I love the idea.
I'm all good.
Also said
I really am. I love the team that we have.
Look, I just
And how it happened, it happened.
Up here, not a lot of pressure. You get to come in and throw a couple of innings at a time. If you get in trouble, you get someone to come in behind you. It's it's a perfect scenario for a 20-year-old kid.
Ozzie Albies, lazy fly out to Blade.
Ugh. 2 quick outs.
2 outs. And Smith-Shawver did have a little bit of time down at spring training, but ultimately, whenever he goes onto the mound, he will be making his true major league debut.
Look, the old school mentality was you want to have them come throughout the minor leagues, get through, maybe struggle a little bit, and then see how they react to that. But I think now, at 20 years old, we've seen the success of other clubs with younger guys, the success of Ronald Acuna Jr. coming up at a young age, the success of Spencer Strider, Michael Harris II. It's the guys are getting younger and they're getting a hold of this game and they are able to contribute to a team.
Sears is looking pretty good.
And it's just incredible to see.
And it will be something whenever Smith-Shawver does go out there for the first time. What a climb it has been for that young man.
AJ Smith-Shawver's got like a
Seeing him in spring training,
jetpack
I'm really
for
impressed
sure.
with just not just the arm, but the way that he was able to pitch against big league hitters.
And while Sean Murphy hits a 1-1 to center, he hits it pretty well. Ruiz is back, though.
Ah!
Into the deepest part of the ballpark.
Grisham in AAA right now. Murphy just missed there.
Mostly searching for a new job. But it means you're missing out. Everything else.
Yeah,
I needed
I just don't know how Grisham fits at the moment.
Employers search for you.
With just because how raw he is as a defender and such, I just don't know left field maybe, but I don't know. I mean, it's weird.
Dave and Nicole use Verizon for their mobile service. Kevin and Ashley have Spectrum Mobile. What's the difference? With Verizon, Dave and Nicole pay a lot more for their 2 unlimited lines. With Spectrum, Kevin and Ashley get 1 unlimited mobile line for $29.99 and their second line free. And with Spectrum, there are no added taxes or hidden fees.
We're switching to Spectrum.
Get 1 unlimited line for $29.99 and get your next line free. Visit
Last
SpectrumMobile.com/unbeatable.
4 games, he's been a little more like April, but he's hit 330 in May, so I wouldn't consider that quiet. But
Cases assigned on a random basis to participating law firms. Attention women, if you or a loved one regularly use chemical hair straightening products and were later diagnosed with
so I would disagree a little bit, but he's slowed down. He's slowed down the last 4 or 5 games for sure.
Call 1-800-363-2749. 1-800-363-2749.
Come on, El. Keep putting up donuts.
And Braves Hometown Bobblehead Series features star players from Braves country, each representing their native state. And Austin Riley coming up on June 7th, representing Mississippi. Purchase your tickets for that game and all the games at Braves.com/promos. What was Ron Washington?
Oh yeah, he was getting booed in April also.
Improved defense over there at third base. That was Darren O'Day that I may have been talking with, but someone was telling me before the game, as Elder settles back in, that yes, we've seen him glove the ball impressively, but he said one thing that's really stepped up with Austin Riley defensively is that he knows what to do with the baseball and how to get set and make the play before the ball.
Got one there.
He said, so a lot of people are impressed with how he's been picking it over there, and Wash said that's been really good, but he's been impressed with his preparation before he even fields the baseball.
It's all about having a repeatable. I mean, he's always ready. Look at the ready position that he's in.
Good pitch. Good slider there.
As he gets set for 4 strikeouts now for Bryce.
Oh, baby, El.
The routine that you have pre-pitch, great change up there from Bryce.
Or change up, sorry. I should just say breaking pitch because usually I really can't tell.
Important to be able to repeat, be able to be consistent, timing. These balls don't come at you. It's the hot corner for a reason.
And what? Oh, no.
And he's manned the hot corner very well, especially last couple of weeks. So right off the end of Diaz, and Ronald Acuna takes care of that, and there are 2 away.
11 wins is hard to swallow, for sure. But you look at other teams in the league.
So unbelievable.
They've
just 20 years old.
And Bryce Elder has retired the last 7 Oakland A's that he has faced. Now Laureano trying to break that streak by bunting.
They have given up a proverbial all-star team in the last 5 years every single offseason because they can't afford a $3 million contract. It's very sad.
Career since he debuted in 2018.
Good spot, agent, or Bryce.
A little bit of a down year this season. That batting average has been hovering around 200 since the start.
I'm glad they get another fresh start.
Elder's 2-1 is deposited out into right field.
Dang it.
So a 2-out single for Ramon Laureano.
It's actually a really nice piece of hitting from Laureano there. That's all you can really do with Bryce Elder's sinker is try and stay back, keep your hands inside, and try and drive that ball to right field, just like you saw there. You see the infield set up for a ton of pull because that's normally what he gets, especially against right-handed hitters. Great job there from Laureano, honestly.
Come on, El.
So the inning continues for the left-handed hitting left fielder, J.J. Bleday. First pitch fouled off.
As a fellow six.
Yeah, it's really sad for Oakland right now, but
I knew that I had him from the minute he stepped in the box.
I mean it is what it is. Sad state of affairs, and there's no other way to slice it. Good block.
Well, I would imagine as you break down what you've seen from Elder, it's what we've seen from Elder all season, right,
So
Peter?
consistent. So consistent, the way that him and Murph just never waver from the plan.
Left field, Pilar started back, goes in. And
Reread that. I don't think Eddie gets to that one. Maybe he does. Ozuna definitely doesn't, and I don't know about.
And with the new Toyota, you can do all your favorite beach activities, like spike ball, whitewater rafting, shrimp boils, wave fishing.
That was a nice recovery by Pilar there.
Right now, get 2.9% APR for 36 months on a new 2023 Toyota RAV4. That's just 2.9% APR on the Toyota RAV4.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Accidents happen when you least expect them. When you're running an errand, coming home from church, picking the kids up after school. No matter when your accident happens, the help you need is always available. Get the strong arm. Call attorney John Ford and Associates.
Accidents can happen at any time. That's why we're here 24/7. Evenings, weekends, even holidays. Getting you the help you need whenever you need it. That's the strong arm.
Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Can't believe I had to restart my Twitter, but
Did you hear that? It's the sweet sound of
I
summer.
guess it is what it is, and
You're craving that fizzy feeling, or you're swinging to hit summer savings out of the park. Head to the racetrack to buy any 20-ounce bottle of soda and pick up another for just $1. To keep sipping on
please score more runs. Please score more runs.
Now that's a home run of a deal. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
When you speak on a breakfast deal, it's the kind of breakfast that really sticks with you. Breakfast. Hey, buddy.
Your choice of breakfast croissant plus seasoned potatoes.
Texas is probably been the been the most
$755 to the Braves Foundation's Henry Louis Aaron Fund, a minimum commitment of $1 million. These numbers
most surprising.
Added to that. The Braves 91 homers now on the season, second most in all of baseball behind Tampa Bay, who has hit 101.
Come on, Marcel. Come on, Zoo.
Marcell Ozuna just missed a homer back.
Get it started.
Second inning with a fly out to left.
Sure did, just got under it.
Down here quickly 0-2.
Now I'm starting to find the zone a little more. Steers. So it's not the effectively wild, but still effective.
For Marcell Ozuna.
Good take. I'd say Texas and Baltimore in the American League positive. Most surprising, 2-2.
Ozuna 0 for 5 so far in the series. Awaiting a 2-2 from J.P. Sears. Out to center. Ruiz over to his left and back. And he just missed another one, did Martin?
Ugh. Jeez. This stadium is huge.
And now a quick word from Delta.
Braves country. Fast.
Marcel's missed 2 homers.
Free Sky Miles membership. Delta, official airline of the Atlanta Braves.
They're just doing what they did with Spencer Strider.
Time of night where those balls stop carrying toward the gap. Marcell Ozuna Hit it to almost the deepest part of the park, but just a loud, long out, one away.
Good swing by KP. See, I feel like we.
Who accounts for the only run in this game? A solo homer in the third, off the foul pole down the left field line. It's this one in that same direction, and it's going to bounce right up against the wall. Pilar's going to have to hurry, and he does straight in safely. A homer and a double, 2 for 2 for the Braves left fielder.
Schuster.
Such a tough job when you don't play every day. You only get a chance to put.
Well, I think he was going to be a starter all along, but they just needed to see him first against.
Perfect pop-up slide on the knee. What an athlete.
So, Kevin Pillar, share your secrets.
And here's Arcia. The Braves trying to add to this 1-0 advantage. You're right, though. I would think for a guy like him, and look, Kevin Pillar's not complaining. He's happy to have a role on his team, but it's tough when you're in there once every so often. But he has made the most of his opportunities.
Come on, RC. Don't try to do too much. What?
Stitt does a great job getting these guys at bats. Elliott too, so that they can actually have an impact when they come in and play.
And had Ozuna not gotten hotter this month, you would see more of Pilar, Travis d'Arnaud, maybe even some Sam Hilliard in that DH spot. But the way that Ozuna's hit, Brian Snitker's just
Come on, RC.
that way.
Pass him green.
Quality of bats, especially in that line drive. That last one there was up the middle.
Two ball, 1 strike pitch here to Arcia. 2-2, blew it by him.
Arcia does not like this fastball.
And for Kevin Pillar,
It might be sneaky, I guess. Maybe.
September of 2021. And he's done it on his first 2 at-bats here.
Because Arcia doesn't usually miss fastballs.
Caesar's done a good job here with Orlando. Got him to swing through, missed a couple of fastballs last at bat, got him with a changeup. You can see he's a little late on that fastball now too.
The 27-year-old left-handed pitcher gets set for the 2-2. And Arcia fouls it.
There's another fastball.
That one there, you see he's starting to catch up to that fastball. There is a base open. If I had some money to put on this pitch, I'd say you'd probably see that changeup.
So it's going to be an off-speed pitch. Hopefully he hangs it.
Again, the 2-2. Arcia flies it to right.
Don't test it.
Has it, Pilar tags.
Wow.
And Pilar
I'm surprised he tested that.
So 2 down, 90 feet away. What pitch did he throw there?
It was a sweeper. Yeah, that
Fan favorite.
the fan favorite sweeper. Something off speed though.
Well, an insurance run 90 feet away, and Michael Harris.
Productive out. The least, I guess. No.
Harris last time singled over the head of Diaz at second base. Takes a strike there.
Come on, money.
We talked about AJ Smith-Shawver.
Don't try to do too much. Come on.
Certainly, here's another guy who rose quickly, skipped right over AAA ball when debuting at the end of last May. course, it worked out okay for him. 0-2, grounded to second.
Ah!
Is on to first. We are
Words.
home at the Oakland Coliseum when the Braves up 1-0.
I do not like. I like 1-0 leads, but I wish they were four or
helping to find
more.
security to families in need throughout the communities they serve. More info at braves.com/homeplate.
Every day, businesses everywhere are asking.
Is it possible?
With Comcast Business, it is.
I mean,
Our online platform safe from cyber threats?
So we can better protect our customer data?
Absolutely.
Eddie.
Provide healthcare virtually anywhere.
We can help with that.
Is it possible?
Eddie's done some good things for sure.
We can help with that too. With global
Hello,
Comcast
Smitty Sports Machine. Eddie's done some good things, but obviously, I mean, 18 million was a lot, but coming off of what he did in 21 in the playoffs, you can't fault us for doing it. I mean, it is what it is, and yes, Pilar is just a pro. But I think, like Hudson said earlier, I think he's thriving in the role, in the Charlie Culberson role, or the Nick Markakis of sorts, where he's just really, really effective when he's in there. So hopefully we have a better fifth inning than we did last night.
lactose intolerance. But with Kaiser Permanente, you can choose your doctor who works with other best-in-class specialists to care for all that is you.
Well, the guy on the right was born in August of '83. The guy on the left, November of 2002. And now the same uniform and the same bullpen.
I agree, but I don't know who would be out there right now. And
oh, there's so many places I can take that, Brandon, but I'm just going to go ahead and say, yes, it's going to be an interesting first 5 minutes in the big leagues. So, yeah.
Well, you know a different side of Jesse Chavez.
good pitch, good spot, good frame.
Well, everything about Jesse is fun.
It's the best.
We know that. Jonah Bride starting out the fifth. Reaches for that and skies it to right center.
Call it.
Acuna tells Harris.
Thank you.
Will take it, even though Harris squeezed his
Stop.
glove as well.
Stop. Stop. Matt, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Ozuna should not be the left fielder. Not going there. No. Bryce Elder, first out.
I don't know if Jesse would be playing a prank on him just yet, but it'll take a couple of days before he drops something on him.
Well, there has to be a proper initiation, right? Did you have a prank played on you?
No, we used to have to get dressed up back in the day. Yeah.
We'll figure out left field.
More penguin suit.
Solid single. Could be extra bases for Langoliers. He puts on the brakes. Catcher speed.
Good job. Good job, Pilar. Good job.
Even though he did manage to slip over up there, still kept it to a single.
Thank you, Smitty. Yeah, I think we'll figure out left field. Shiroka, I don't know. I mean, he had one bad inning. I can't be mad at that at all. His changeup was a lot better than I was expecting.
And it was leaving Colorado coming back to Atlanta, so it was actually perfect timing. It was a big, thick foam penguin suit, and I was actually quite warm.
Come on, El.
The other guys weren't wearing as much clothing.
Ninth man in the order is Dick Allen. He tries to bunt, but stabs at it, misses 0-1. Did you have to wear it on the plane?
Yes. Yeah.
The entire flight.
The entire flight.
You were dressed as a penguin.
I was dressed as a penguin. I'm sure someone's got a copy of that somewhere.
Oh, that's fantastic.
With dress shoes.
Now, see, you were offering to send out dog photos. I want you to be sending out the penguin photo. Good block.
Come on, El. Come on, El. Find your outs.
Peter the Penguin. Be a good kid's storybook. And that one's downstairs, 2-1. Allen.
Outs, let's go.
He's 0 for 1. Runner goes, and it's grounded up the middle for a hit.
Seriously? Seriously? Why can't we get 9 hitters out? 9 whole hitters. Why cannot we not get them out?
I thought with the runner going, we might have a chance to turn a double play, but second base was covering. Orlando held his ground, and it's just a perfect ball up the middle, not able to get to it.
Words.
Tough double play candidate here with Ruiz up.
Find it out.
We're going to be to make sure Langolier stays at third and just to get 1 out rather than trying to turn 2.
Why is it the 5th inning that just falls?
Middle infield playing deep for the double play.
No.
And Ruiz, as you said, is the batter. A 24-year-old pitcher, a 24-year-old hitter here. She tries to bunt and bunts it foul.
Ugh.
That's the safety squeeze.
The 5th inning is the annoying inning.
Small ball here in Oakland. It's what they have to do to try and win baseball games, trying to push the runs across.
Yeah, you don't mean that
Super.
disrespectfully. It's just a limited roster.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's just the reality of the situation for a ball club that's 11-45. 0-2 is the.
Come on, El. Blow up.
They see delayed steal here. You could see a pitch out from the Braves as well. But a lot of room to play with for Bryce. Just don't want to have an easy run, stroll in. Big job from Murphy to keep the ball in front of him here.
Grounder through the.
Dang it.
We are tied at 1.
The 5th inning.
Royals an 0-2 pitch.
The 5th inning is the disaster inning. Disaster.
Exactly. Smoke through the left side, but he's going to want to make a better pitch on 0-2. You can see Murphy set up way outside. Caught too much play.
Limit it. Get some outs now.
Peter, this is eerily similar to yesterday. It was in the 5th inning that Ruiz had an RBI single to tie the game at 1. And in the next
Jeez.
who is the batter right now, Ryan Noda hit a 3-run homer to right. Let's hope that doesn't happen again here. Swing and a miss.
Come on, El. Go up now.
Talk about big moments. Guys wanted to be obviously a hero for their team. Use that against them.
That homer yesterday was the 6th of the season and of the career for the rookie Ryan Noda.
Man. The devil 5th inning rears its underhead again.
This year, which was also his 27th birthday. And now Elder tries to deal a 1-1 to him, and it's a strike at the knees.
Come on, El.
And Bryce punched Noda out with a front door 2-seamer the first at bat, got him to pop up second at bat. Don't make a mistake of pulling that change up, but something soft and away. There's that 2-strike. See what he's going to come to the grip. I think he's just trying to find if he's trying to tip something. Maybe he comes set, know what pitch is going to come, call timeout. But last time, 2 times he's done that, he's punched out looking. So let's hope he does it again here.
Grounder, this could be 2. Ozzie, Orlando, on the first.
Big double play.
Double play, so the A's do tie it up. But then
I still don't know how the ball, the middle CNI single on the steal attempt got through. But I guess that's the shift not being allowed. But nice damage control by El there. Now please score 5. because the A's are being super pesky, and I don't like. I don't know that the pitch to Ruiz wasn't bad, but just wasn't far enough off the plate, I guess.
Let me tell you, there's a better way. The Atom by Audion Hearing. The all-new Audion Atom.
But the whole d'Arnaud Ozuna left field thing, it is what it is, and Ozuna's hot right now, and he's only going to be a DH, and Travis knows his role right now, so I think it's fine. It is what it is. The roster is as best as it could be right now, so
Call 1-800-590-0448. That's 1-800-590-0448. Call 1-800-590-0448.
So
Or go to audionhearing.com.
massive double play. Now let's score a lot more runs. Stop. Matthew, you know baseball is about as predictable as it's not as predictable, so just it is what it is. Baseball is not predictable, you know it. Yes, we should be winning, but they were gonna have a good series at some point, and unfortunately right now the fifth inning has been their magic so far. Come on, Ronnie.
Good inning for Leonard on here.
You can't say easy wins because no win is easy in baseball, and it stinks that these games have gone the way they've gone so far, but it is what it is.
Well, Sears has certainly done better than most lefties have against the Braves this year, because the Braves lead the majors in batting average against left-handed pitchers and homers against left-handed pitchers. But they've only been able to get one so far against this southpaw.
I'm not saying it's not annoying, but
But he got one to hit there.
I know he did, and he knows he did.
yep. Hanging breaking ball. Hanging breaking ball.
Try to stay warm.
See, he broke his back on that changeup last at bat.
And then he walked way back into first, and he got picked off, leaning towards second base. Sharply grounded to Bride. And a good
I swear, Ronald.
All right, spinning a game changer feature. Spotlight.
Ronald hits the ball so hard to third base all the freaking time.
It's been pretty impressive. Every home run has traveled at least 4,000 feet, it felt like. 286 average, 600.
But like we just got done talking about, or I guess it was about 30 minutes ago or so, the Cubs have held the Tampa Rays to 1 run. So
He told me earlier that it's just a constant process. The biggest thing with him is being consistent. He's done a good job slugging and getting on base this year, but it has been a bit inconsistent. He said it's a long season. The goal is to be consistent at the end of the year. They say he's feeling a lot better.
if we could win on paper, that would be fun, but it's just not the reality.
2 runs driven in on the season.
And then you start pressing but I swear, though, if we do lose this one, maybe the live curse may be real.
He awaits a 1-2. Out to right center. Is it going to get down? No.
And then we hit line drives right at him.
2 away.
So
But I mentioned the consecutive games played for Matt Olson because it was on this date, Peter.
yeah, we talked about the terrible scheduling, but again, it is what it is.
32 42 consecutive games played.
That will never be broken.
Yeah,
There's that question.
I feel like there's a lot of records where people say, "Oh, that'll never be broken," but that one, you can stamp that down. Cannot ever imagine anybody breaking the Iron Man streak. And Riley foul ground, and again it is the right fielder Brown that takes it, and it's a 1-2-3, top of the 6 for JP Sears.
Well, if we're gonna be honest, we've gotten the A's best starts back to back that they've had all year long, and it's not fun. But scoring 1 and 2 runs puts a lot of pressure on the pitchers, and we're just not getting the line drive singles and the walks and all that stuff. It's yeah, it's just gross right now, and can't explain it, but other than that's how baseball goes.
Things become clear. We learn a bit more about ourselves and discover that the deepest bonds start at the surface. We might not know where the day will take us, but we can
So we'll see, but
put us in the center of everything.
they had good at bats in the 5th, and they did a steal hit and run with a catcher, so you know that they're kind of feeling it, but they executed it perfectly.
It's been like really over 20 years that you were my mother and father's banker. You became my banker, and now Fran is in her 3rd year of college, and you're her banker. It's so unbelievable because I'm just 20 years old.
Hey, the CMT Hot Prospects Concert Series is back this summer.
Besides, you know they're just as frustrated as well. They're more frustrated than we are because they're the ones doing it. So having a bad series against the worst team baseball's probably ever seen, not on the radar, but it happens.
Game 2 of the series, all tied at 1. Braves got the Pilar homer in the 3rd, and then in the bottom of the 5th, Oakland got the RBI single for Brewer. Elder, manageable pitch count. Next one will be a 79.
I don't know. He struggled mightily this year, but I would assume somebody may give him a chance.
0-2 grounded foul. I don't know if they can pick it up at home, but there's a group of gentlemen who have started chanting some strange things here at the witching hour at the Oakland Coliseum.
Come on, Eld. Outside south, bub.
And in the midst of a lot of eerie silence, you never know what you're going to hear. 1-2 from Bryce Elder. Got it.
Atta-way.
Seth Brown. And 5 strikeouts tonight now for Bryce.
Beautiful changeup, down and away to a left-handed hitter after coming in. Just sequencing 101. Look at that spin. Almost got a sinker spin on it. So hard to try and cover everything when it's working for Bryce.
Good spot.
Season high strikeouts for Bryce of 7 all the way back on April 10th against Cincinnati, but he's had several games with 6 strikeouts, including each of his last 2 starts. He's got 5 right now.
Come on, Eld.
Riley on a couple of hops. And the lefty
Hit him.
Stevens is now 0 for 3.
I think that just goes to prove my point that I was trying to make earlier. When but you look at the metrics or the baseball savant page for Bryce Elder, it doesn't look impressive because of all the blue and he does get hit hard, but I think a lot of that is just balls that are just getting smashed into the ground. It does come off with a high exit velo.
Trying to bunt, that one came up and into Laureano. And Elder still made
That a baby Elder. What a play.
away from first base. That was nice.
With the distraction of Riley looking across too.
I guess that's where I say pitchers are athletes.
Ford F-Series trucks that help save the day. Stretch the weekend. Haul or tow. Just about anything.
Best baseball player I've met in person. You would think I would have met a lot more, but I haven't met a lot. I met Dansby. I met Darren through my interview, Darren O'Day. Nick Swisher, I met him before. Yeah, I mean, those are probably the three. Miguel Cairo, the shortstop, second baseman, utility guy. I met him. Yeah, there's not necessarily big names. Clint Hurdle, I've met. Definitely not huge names by any means, but yeah, he works for the Yankees right now, or he did a couple of years ago. I don't know if that's still the case, but
all right, Lauren, thanks very much. On to the 7-1-1. Let's take a look at our Synovus get their feature of the game. And it is that play to end the last inning by Bryce Elder.
Check this out. I know Austin's coming in. Might have called him off, and then he just runs right in front. But the only play was to pick it up bare hand. He did a great job. All let it go from Austin, but I didn't think he had a chance like we discussed in the break. But he great job moving his feet, making a good throw.
That's cool.
That sends us to the 7th. JP Sears is out, and on comes Austin Pruitt.
Austin Pruitt. He's got 5 pitches he works with, which is strange for a reliever. Slider, 4-seam, curveball, sinker, and a changeup.
Second year with Oakland, and he will deal to Ozzie Albies, Sean Murphy, and Marcell Ozuna here in the 7th.
Got to get something going here.
Braves just 3 runs through the first 15 innings of this series. If they can get the bats back on track. One and 2 now to Albies.
Just as good hitting is contagious, I guess bad hitting is contagious too, or not getting on base, I guess. Not bad hitting, but unluckiness.
Pruitt split time between the AAA ball club Vegas and Oakland last year. The same thing this year. Called up on May 4th after starting in AAA. And he's got a 3-2 count here on the Braves cleanup hitter. Ozzie, line drive, but right to his counterpart. Let me see.
Line drive, shocker, right at him.
Time for our racetrack.
Getting really frustrating.
It's on Sean Murphy. It's on a 10-game hit streak.
See, there's another 3-2 count that didn't result in anything positive.
OPS over 900, 7 runs, 6 RBIs, all by playing stellar defense behind the plate.
That 10-game hit streak is the longest of his 5-year Major League career. For more on Sean, let's go back down to Dick.
Yeah, guys, I asked Kevin Seitzer earlier about Sean Murphy, and I asked him what the most impressive part was overall. He said strike zone judgment. We've seen that this year. He's been so good at controlling the strike zone, and also the ability to execute a plan. I think that's something that we kind of lose track of at times. For instance, the sinker ball is going down and against a righty. He lays off those pitches.
Well, whatever happens, this might be the best the Oakland A's have played in a 15-inning stretch all year long.
Takes that one inside. He's 0 for 2 tonight.
It takes a lot of discipline to have a plan and to stick to it, especially with something like a sinker down and in like that.
Line drive off the glove of Diaz. But Murphy is still retired.
See? What is that? Ay.
Baseman on a ball that was
Smoked. Another ball scored. Maybe the baseball guys just really don't. Maybe the baseball gods are finally smiling on Oakland or something.
That's a good recovery.
So Diaz has made both plays here in the 7th, and now Marcell Ozuna.
Line drive after line drive.
A couple good swings from Marcell tonight. Nothing to show for it just yet.
And deep fly out to left and a deep fly out to right center. Another one to right center. This not as deep. Charging in. Boy, Ruiz was fooled by that. He started back, but he comes in and it's a 1-2.
Yikes.
Top of the 7th, and we are headed to the stretch presented by Synovus.
The Stretch is brought to you by Synovus, the bank that helps you get there.
Welcome to the Stretch presented by Synovus. We're holding it down here in the ATL Studios, Valley Sports Studios. I'm Lauren Devara. Gordon Beckham, the fresh face added to the Atlanta Braves roster. He rocketed from high class A all the way to AAA, and now is making his way to the big leagues. AJ Smith-Shawver.
Yeah, I mean,
he's had 7 stars so far this year.
it is what it is. It stinks, but I mean, we've had good at bats. They haven't resulted in anything.
He knows maybe a few of them. Probably spring training. He probably wasn't even invited to spring training. That's the wildest thing. And here's a 20-year.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad. But
see what he's done this year. Listen, the Braves need a spark in their bullpen, and he's trying to provide that. They're trying to get something going. They've had great success in calling guys up and having immediate impact from those guys.
Yeah, he's pitched to a 1.09 ERA, 33 innings pitched, 45 strikeouts. So looking forward to seeing what he can do.
Yes, really. Although, like I said, it may be the curse of the live may be a real thing.
Get after it. Get momentum. Then get more of it. Wherever potential leads you next, get there with the bank you trust.
3-2 counts are supposed to be a good thing, but recently 3-2 counts haven't resulted in anything good for us, guys.
Bottom of the 7th, each team with 1 run, each team with 4 hits.
Shake my head, I guess, because there's nothing else to say.
Taking it in. No action for him. Bryce Elder in command. Been solid through 6, and now he goes here to the bottom of the 7th.
Sure has. 85 pitches through 6.
Trying to lay down a bunt, Bleday. Riley safe at first. Well, Austin did all he could.
Now, bunt single. Maybe we should try that. We're not going to, but.
Austin playing in almost shortstop position. Tough play. He made a good run at it. JJ Bleday just able to beat it out.
And now Jonah Bride, who's 0 for 2.
This isn't fun.
Runners moving, hit and runs. More bunts. Bottom of the lineup for them. Bryce does a great job getting right-handed hitters hit the ball on the ground. They're going to try and avoid any kind of double play they can.
Grounded. Orlando to Ozzie, and that's all they'll get.
He couldn't get the ball out of his glove. I'm not having fun either.
They say my fault, but I don't. Even if he exchanged that cleanly, I don't know that he was going to get Bryant first.
I don't think so either. I think Orlando might have had a little bobble as well.
He did have a bobble.
Michael leaves with that catching speed now.
This could be two. On to second for one. On the first double play.
Beautiful.
Second.
That a boy, L. That a boy.
Here so far tonight. 1-1 on to the 8th.
A bed of Zaxby's crinkle fries. Hand-breaded
Everybody looks like they're pressing a little bit too, because they realize they know. But
Chicken bacon ranch loaded fries. Woo, sausage. Zaxby's.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can do all your favorite beach activities, like spike ball, whitewater rafting, shrimp boils, wave fishing, or hanging with the locals. You can say that again.
Right now, lease a new 2023 Toyota RAV4 LE for just $319 a month for 36 months. That's just $319 a month on the Toyota RAV4.
I mean, I think the only person that could, or probably would, is Money Mike in our lineup.
Will they see that funny little thing that wasn't there last year? A little bounce in your step. The way your retina scan connects to your blood sugar. At Kaiser Permanente,
We're definitely trying too hard.
all that is you.
Everybody needs to go touch Kevin Pillar's bat.
Cheerios, which can help lower cholesterol. I wish Debbie hadn't joined the mall working club.
I don't think the bee can help you with that.
Well, another gorgeous night in the Bay Area. The Braves tied with the A's here, 1-1 as we go to the 8th inning.
We've got the combination of hitting the ball hard right at people and trying too hard and
With the rally hot dogs in about this inning last night, it didn't work. Do you think we'd give that a try, or do you think we kick that to them?
You mean the rotisserie hot dogs that they have for us up here at
They
the press box?
have been here for a little while, I'll be honest, and none of them.
the Nuggets for sure.
This morning.
It seems like a dicey proposition. If you would like to go for it, I will support you. Pilar, chopper to third, and Bryant takes
Or not.
Pilar, who prior to that had a solo homer and a double tonight.
Trying too hard.
Should have been done.
Why don't you go get one, Peter?
Still like now.
Hold down the fort for a minute. Well, if it's still tied going to the 9th, I think you should have a rally dog.
Come on,
It'll
RC.
work if we both do it.
Okay.
Play the in the tramp style. Just finish what each end.
Hard pass. RC takes a strike here. Pruitt is back out there out of the bullpen for Oakland.
Denver easily.
You referenced the Braves having a little bit of bad luck in the series on hard hit balls. Now, hard hit balls are defined as those off the bat 95 miles per hour or greater. Tonight on those, the Braves 3 for 10. For context,
That's amazing.
baseball average is over 500 on hard hit balls.
3 for 10 on balls 95 plus.
It's kind of the same as last night.
Good take, RC.
AJ Minter is loosening for Atlanta. Big swing.
Why is he missing fastballs right down the middle? Oy, oy. He's pulling off, trying too hard. Stop doing that.
Buried into the ground foul. Prior to the loss yesterday to Oakland, the Braves had not lost to the A's since June of 2005. Now, these are two teams that don't meet very often.
Then you swing.
Series, and there are 2 outs here now at the top of the 8th.
He's the only lefty we got.
Here. What I've seen, their bullpen arms look pretty decent too so far.
There's another 3-2 count that didn't go our way.
Bullpen here before Harris comes up for Atlanta.
We have to be batting like it feels 250 or worse on 3-2 counts, and that's not supposed to happen. But I think this is the A's World Series right here.
At Domino's, we are obsessed with delivery.
So it breaks our heart when we see delivery done wrong.
Like soggy fries. They're cold, they're soggy, and they don't deliver well.
We knew we had to do something about it. Turns out the solve wasn't a better fry.
It was tough.
Domino's new loaded tacos.
Arcee is really trying too hard.
And because we're a pizza company, we loaded them with pizza toppings.
Our tots need to be delivered.
They can't just taste good.
He's the only lefty we have right now, guys. I mean, with Lipke being gone and Lee, and like I said the other day, it's
Get the new Google Pixel 7a for free.
I spent most of my life outdoors, mostly in the outfield.
there's nothing we once you give the ball away, you just gotta hope.
My friends at Georgia Natural Gas are making it better with their Greener Life program. With Greener Life, your natural gas usage is carbon neutral and has a net zero impact on the environment. Let's all make Georgia a little greener. Find out how at gnd.com. Do it for the kids.
Right, Lipke got DFA'd for AJ Smith-Shawver, so right now we only have one lefty, and that's AJ Minter, and it is what it is.
The Golden Gate Bridge construction started on that way back in January of 1933, and one of the great sites out here in the Bay Area. There are 2 outs here in the 8th, and Sam Bull has been summoned out of the bullpen.
You can see that 0.87 average against the sweeper that he uses 46% of the time. He's got a sinker that he throws with that.
There's the fastball to start off Michael Harris.
A bit of a lower arm angle, but herky-jerky action. A lot of deception against left-handed hitters.
One and one.
Come on, money. Come on, money.
Well, even though the A's struggling mightily this year, you can tell Mark Kotsay trying to help his team turn a corner.
Good take.
He knows that this is not a playoff team, but he has said many, many times, we're going to fight tooth and nail, and we got a lot of young guys they want to develop. And a win yesterday and a possible win here today would be huge for their confidence. But hopefully that won't come to fruition.
2-2. And you can see that part of the development when we get here before BP, before their BP, and they're out there doing PFPs, they're out there fielding ground balls early, they're always doing early work, early BP.
Yeah, I mean, Dylan Lee is a big part of our bullpen, and not having that hurts for sure.
2 down, 2-2 here to Harris. And he got it. Sam Bull comes in and does his job, and it remains a 1-1 game.
1-1 continues, but I mean, good teams have to find a way to win games that you're not scoring and series that you're not scoring. So hopefully we can. And
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Santa Fe with America's best warranty. Get a Santa Fe with 2.9% APR for 60 months.
that's all we.
1,000 holiday bonus cash. Hurry in.
I am what hunger looks like in America. I am an 8-year-old girl who's not excited for the last day of school.
Minter stuff has still been good, guys. He's had a lot of bad luck and a lot of, yes, not great pitching, but
Works 3 part-time jobs. And that's still not enough to put food on the table.
look, if he does,
16-year-old boy who just
it's on Minter, but it's not on Minter. The offense hasn't shown up the last 2 games, so.
I was created by artificial intelligence from faces of the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. People you pass by every day but never knew they were hungry.
We'll be really happy for a day off for sure on Thursday.
Feeding
Just-
America, 200 food banks strong. Braves, A's, tomorrow at 3 on Fox Sports South.
And the fan base will, no doubt, anyway.
With Frank Sheldon, coverage continues daily on Fox Sports and on the Fox Sports app.
Yeah, it is still on them, but it's a team game.
This year, Bryce Elder working into the 8th inning.
And Bryce Elder's still out there right now, so.
I really like this move. Let him go out there, face the 2 right-handed hitters.
And first pitch, pop to the right side.
Call it.
The Albies.
Thank you,
A
Ozzy.
very efficient way to start the bottom of the 8th. Here's a quick message from Zaxby's.
Having a big Zach snack is
Every reliever in our bullpen right now makes me nervous.
Yeah, AJ Minter warming as we showed you, and Ryan Noda, left-handed hitter on deck. But one more righty here in Ruiz.
Come on, El.
It'll be a tough call if I was the manager. And if he's able to get Ruiz here pretty easily, to pull him out of the game with nobody on base. If somebody's on base, I can understand the decision. This is what makes managing so tough, is these late decisions late in the game.
Make him earn it.
So he falls behind 3-0.
Decision might be made. He's done this a couple of times today. Maybe we'll come back.
And there is a strike. Season high in 4 pitches for Bryce is 103. This is number 95.
Yeah, Bryce. Walk.
Imagine that may be the night for Bryce Elder. And just as we say that, here comes Brian Snitker in his parka.
Two-pronged effect too. You've got a left-handed pitcher coming in with Ruiz at first base. He's going to be able to hold the runner a little better too.
So another great outing for Bryce Elder.
Yeah,
And now
so
Jay Minter on to try to keep this.
this one's on this series right now is on the offense. And come on. Let's give the A's credit where credit is due. This is probably the best 2 games they've pitched
time for a Dunkin' Run. Great deals on food for $1, $2, or $3 with a medium or larger cup.
all year long. And that's the reality. It just is, guys. It's awful. It's terrible, but it's where we are.
For 5-star backyards, Yellow Wing brand pressure treatment. Doesn't have this yellow tag. You don't want it.
I'm gonna give you his resume.
Your mom has made it her job to find you any job.
I mean, Indeed. Indeed, you do.
When your resume is on Indeed, you get matched with jobs that fit your requirements.
Where do you get your persistence from?
This may look like
It,
an action movie, but it's a Nissan sales event ahead. Things are heating up. Good thing
But
it's
having-
got standard safety features in its class. Our competitors can't say that.
Get 0%
Having being in so many close games or this series, that puts extra pressure on the pitchers. So that doesn't help either, regardless if they do or don't do the job.
Big opportunity for AJ. Nice outing last time out. It's been a tough year so far. He's run into some bad luck. As I said, had a good outing last time out. See if you can build off that. Big opportunity here. A couple of lefties coming up.
And the most dangerous base runner in all the game is over there at first. Ruiz has 27 steals this season. Not going, but you know that's at the top of Minter's mind.
Definitely. In everybody's mind. They all know that he wants to go. Murphy knows he wants to go. The coaching staff know he wants to go. To that mid, changing speeds, changing looks, holding him there as long as he can, giving Murphy a chance to throw him out.
1-0 is popped back, foul and out of play.
Tack with the fastball.
Yoda had the 3-run homer yesterday, but in this ball game, he is 0 for 3. AJ Minter has what he wants, and here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they got him. Olsen fires down. Beautiful tag applied. Beautiful indeed. And they got Ruiz.
See, they got him there.
Now he's staying there hoping that maybe they'll want to take a look at it. And they do.
I think he just looked at the inning and figured he may as well go for it. I'm not sure if they saw anything. Great job by AJ with the pickoff and a nice job by Matt getting rid of it nice quickly. And
Ooh.
They had it.
Did that right hand sneak in there?
Oakland is challenging the out call at second base. The previous play is under review.
I don't know.
He may have had the hand in there earlier, but I think the momentum carrying him, and I think Orlando was able to keep the glove on him enough.
I don't know. I don't know if he's out or not.
Come off the base, and the glove was still on him. Does he make the tag? But does it come off?
I don't know.
I think he might be safe, unfortunately. Let's hope I'm wrong.
The foot's in front of the bag. That's the thing that gets me too, is that Orlando has his foot
I don't know.
in front of the bag,
I think he
which means that he
looks.
isn't able to reach the base. And it was an out call on the field, so there's got to be enough evidence to overturn it.
Yeah, that's always the crucial part of all of this.
See, there's the AJ Minter bad luck, though. Right there. If this turns safe and.
I know this isn't what the rule was intended to do, is just to be able to slow everything down to a frame-by-frame shot. The ball clearly beat him, and he did a great swing move to avoid the tag, it looks like. But it's just the frustrating part of where this rule has ended up. You see guys now holding their glove on players right the way.
Agreed. He's got to attack it a little more.
AJ Minter's trying to stay warm while the review goes on, and obviously just a very critical call at this juncture of the ball game.
Take another look at the angle here. You see Orlando's that right hand.
Oh, it's so close.
It's so close.
But I don't know how he attacks it more because his foot's still got to be in front of the bag. But I agree. I just don't know how.
And if you're Mark Colsay, why not go for a right field?
Ruiz also got picked off yesterday. Coming into the series, he'd only been picked off once the entire season. The Braves possibly getting him here twice in as many days. Love to hear that conversation between Ruiz, Arce, and Albies.
The boys are still having fun.
Bets on whether he's out. Here's the verdict.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. The winner is.
Hey, stands. Woo!
And you always go to that terminology stands. That means they couldn't confirm it, so they stick with what the call on the field was, and Ruiz is picked off, and that is a huge out.
Really is a huge out, but honestly, it's part of the frustration with that rule is that we still haven't found a way to get enough camera angles on it to be able to determine if it was actually out or safe, and it's just got to go with stands instead of confirmed.
So 2 down, nobody on, and now a 1-1 pitch to Noden. And it'll be a ball and 2 strikes now.
Come on, Mitt.
In the top of the ninth, the Braves will have the top of the order with Ronald Acuna leading off. And there's the Ryan Noda patented step out with 2 strikes.
That's true. I mean, I'm glad the call went our way. I think if they call him safe, they're not going to overturn it.
Jesse paints the outside corner.
Attaboy, Mint.
The A's are down to the 8th. Acuna will lead off the 9th.
Well, I'm glad it went our way, and
A light beer that's serious on flavor and light on serious. Blue Moon Light Sky.
Can't, thank my parents.
the expected batting average for us tonight is 329.
Things that my mother told me when she was in the hospital.
That's how you know the baseball gods are not smiling on the Braves at the moment.
Too busy. There's never a time you said I'll call you back.
I need to be there to carry you through, just like, some of my friends carried me through.
I don't care. I just want to win. I really just want to win. And actually, the extra inning rules kind of grown on me in terms of just
So we can better protect our customer data.
Absolutely.
Can we provide healthcare virtually anywhere?
We can help with that.
Is it possible to use predictive monitoring to address operations issues?
We can help with that too. With global secure networking from Comcast Business.
I think they can ask for an umpire review if it goes longer. So
Family of SUVs has it all. Whether you want the 10.2-inch diagonal color touchscreen on the Chevy Blazer, or
yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm not picky, but we haven't even really had scary innings. We really haven't, except the first when it could have been first and third, no outs instead. The pick off, and who knew it would be a big play in the game. We only have 4 hits.
We got one in the 5th. We've been there ever since. Top of the 9th, Ronald Acuna will lead things off. Sam Ball back pitching for the A's. Ooh, he fouled that off the side of his foot.
Fouled it off his foot. That's how tonight has gone, and that's how the first 2 games.
Even with that padding, that was coming in hot.
Yeah, it's a cold night, so everything's going to sting a little bit more. Bottom of the shoe.
Really? I feel like Ronald has a massive target.
Right now.
Temperature 56 degrees.
Massive target on his body.
It's pointing right at the ankle.
That's our luck. It really.
Trainer George Poulos is out there. Brian Stinker joins the party.
It's God bless me.
Just thankful that he was wearing that pad, as he always does. And he says he's fine.
Ronald got a freaking target. But he's fine. So
Such a massive part of every part of the game. He uses his legs for everything. His foot, especially land foot.
come on, Ronnie.
And we've seen him take his fair share of dings this year on similar plays. But he stays in, and here's the 0-1 pitch to him. Grounded sharply to short.
Another bullet.
Hard hit ball that went directly in an Oakland A, and there's one out.
Another bullet.
Another 112 mile an hour shot off the bat.
112 miles an hour.
Well, Ronald is 0 for 7 in this series. And the former Oakland A, Matt Olson, who hit a solo homer yesterday and a single, he's 1 for 3 here today.
Come on, Matt. It's not a strike.
Right field seats, man. Oh, 1 from Mole is swung on and missed, 96 miles per hour.
Come on, Matt. Battle.
68 homers here at the Coliseum, 66 of those in an A's uniform, and now 2 after the homer yesterday in a Braves uniform.
Yeah, that is nice. I mean, it's that is very, very nice, Hudson. It really is. And the rotations held its own. We just slumps in baseball when your entire lineup's in a slump. It's not fun.
He awaits a 1-2 pitch. And it's a called strike in there, and there are 2 away. Here's a quick message from Texas Pete.
2-out rally.
The Texas Pete tried and true. Texas Pete sounds like you mean it.
Well, Mole got through the lefty Olsen, and now Mark Kotsay not taking any chances. He's going back to the bullpen with Riley coming up.
I mean, I don't know. I really don't. I mean, we've hit balls 117 miles an hour, 112 miles an hour, 113 miles an hour, 114 miles an hour, and I think they've all been outs. And Kevin Pillar's homer was just 102 off the bat. Not saying that that's not a thing, but it is, but it barely snuck out. So I don't know what to say anymore. But regardless, I don't want to hear anybody say we took this team lightly. They pitched well, and we pitched well. We just haven't found the holes or over the fence.
Visit GeorgiaPower.com for tips and programs to help save energy and money.
Do you hear that? It's the sweet sound of summer at Racetrack. If you're craving that fizzy feeling or you're swinging to hit summer savings out of the park, head into Racetrack to buy any 20-ounce bottle of soda and pick up another for just $1. To keep sipping on savings all summer long. Now that's a home run of a deal. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
Shintaro Fujinami is on here for Oakland with 2 outs at the top of the 9th. He will face Austin Riley.
Yeah, I mean, it's
The 8th inning yesterday and gave up a homer to Matt Olson.
Yes, he did. 16 games. Some tough stats in his bio here. Ranked 7 in the majors in runs allowed with 41 and tied for 9th in losses with 5.
You mentioned it yesterday. He began the year as a starter, really struggled, was 0-4. So they moved him to the bullpen, and that's where he's found a home. Austin Riley is 0 for 3. Kind of has that pause at the top of his delivery.
come on, Austin.
Yesterday, Fujinami, after giving up the homer to Olsen, he struck out Austin Riley swinging in the 8th inning.
That's still 100. Damn. Wow.
Two balls and a strike for the hard-throwing righty who stands out there at 6'6", 215 pounds. And Riley.
Why?
Is there enough room for Langoliers? Yes. And he's got it. And the Braves can't get anything going in the top of the ninth. Oakland coming up in the bottom half.
We've had a lot of pop-ups too.
By Emory Orthopedics and Spine Center. The difference, we're among the highest
Just
patient
ugly,
satisfaction
ugly,
and
ugly.
rates in the nation for your surgery. Nice move. Emory Healthcare. Remember that night you spent in an igloo sipping on a strawberry shortcake slush float with crunchy sugar crystals? Was that real? Or is that just your brain's summer vacation house? $2.99 strawberry shortcake snowball slush float. Sonic.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the
Oh man.
haul, or tow. Just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight.
Yeah, that's
We thank you, because this isn't just about our capability.
they get you for finals tickets no matter where it is. Are you a Nuggets fan or just a Colorado homie since you live there? Phew. Yeah. That's insane.
Oakland pitching has retired the last 14 Braves hitters, and now in the bottom of the ninth, Peter, the Braves are bringing in the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Yeah, tight game in the ninth with the 3-4-5 coming up. I like this move from Smith. No point saving Raisel for next inning if we never get to it.
And the first man is Seth Brown, who is 0 for 2 tonight. He did reach on a walk back in the first. Since the start of the sixth inning in this game, we've only had one hit between the two teams. It was a bunt single by J.J. Bleday. The offense has been anemic. Yes, on the other hand, you could say the pitching has been really good. Iglesias fastball high.
Come on, Iggy. Don't put that out in the universe, Joseph.
And 2-0.
Come on, Iggy, all the way back, bud.
Chase Peterson has grabbed a bat and moved to the on-deck circle. That's the spot normally occupied by Diaz. 3-0.
Oh. Walks. Really?
There's a strike.
All the way back, huh?
And he battles back to make it 3-2.
Nice little 3-1 change up there. Elo's down a couple of clicks so far, maybe the cold weather. 3-2 fastball, top of the zone.
They missed outside. And
Why would you do a 3-2 change up there? Oh my God, leadoff walk.
And as I mentioned, Chase Peterson grabbed a bat and he will pitch hit here. Chase Peterson, former Brave from 2015 to 2017, was traded from the Padres along with Max Fried in December of 2014, and he was your teammate in 2015.
Sure was. Great teammate at that, but I kind of hope he rolls into a double play.
That makes two of us.
Looking for some small ball here too.
Yep, he squares it up, but he bunts it foul.
Man.
Veteran Peterson turned 33 a couple of weeks ago on May 9th. 0-1 pitch. This time he doesn't square, and he takes a strike. 0-2.
Come on, Iggy. Yeah, I mean, I just don't like it. You got to attack there, but
Iglesias from the stretch, and he misses outside.
the changeup's been out there the whole time. But I get the thinking after he landed the second one. It's just-
1-1 here in the bottom of the ninth, and Iglesias strikes out Peterson. He threw the fastball by him.
Oh boy.
Real nice job working away with the first couple of pitches and then coming in with a fastball, big into the spot. Might have left a little bit too much metal, but as I said, was able to get it past him at 93.
And now Laureano. As the Braves trying to send this to extra innings. Certainly anybody on the outside looking in across Major League Baseball surprised by this series so far. The A's winning by 5 yesterday. And then taking the Braves into a 1-1 game here in the ninth.
He went. What?
No.
He went. Oh my goodness gracious. That was terrible.
Laureano, that will not be the timeout that he used. If you're wondering why, it's because there was a sign lit up in center field that was distracting the batter.
Oh my gosh. Now he,
The Holy Toledo sign out there. 3-0 pitch. He walked it.
go out there, Murph.
Potential winning run into scoring position.
Brandon, the great stat man, Wiley Ballard, just said this to me. In 37 appearances as a Brave, Iglesias has never walked multiple batters.
Wow. Unfortunately, that is now gone by the wayside as he's walked Brown and Laureano. Quick pep talk from Sean Murphy.
Every stat in this series so far.
Gabe Leday digs in here.
First and second, one out.
Not won back-to-back games since May 5th and 6th. But trying to do that here on May 29th and 30th. There's a strike.
Come on, Iggy. He went. Oh my God. Goodness gracious, he went and it was a strike. Anyway. Yikes.
The Braves closer dealing with 2 on and 1 out, and a 1-1 to Leday is outside, 2 balls and a strike.
Change-up's been such an effective pitch for him last few
This feels like Tyler Matzik versus the Pittsburgh Pirates in 2021.
And trying to keep that hand warm on a chilly night in the Bay Area. 3-1.
He's gonna.
Again, just, it's a pitch that seems to have left him.
He's not getting out of this thing.
And there's nobody in the bullpen. It is Iglesias or bust here in the bottom of the ninth. He's going to have to hurry with that pitch clock. He was rushed. He throws the ball, and they're loaded.
It disappeared from. Here it comes.
Yeah, Rick Kranitz pops off the bench.
This is the worst series we could have possibly imagined, I think, so far. He hadn't walked multiple batters in a Braves uniform and now walked the bases loaded.
Especially with that change-up, seems to be slipping out of his hand. This with Jonah Bright coming up, you've got a right-handed hitter, he can go to that slider instead of relying on the change-up so heavily. Fastball's been okay. Reloads a little bit down, but location's been okay. Get away with it. First pitch slider. Get back in the count. Show that you can throw a strike. Get a double play, get out of here.
Just the second major league game this year for Jonah Bride. He did have 58 of them last year as a rookie, and he's got a chance to walk it off for Oakland. Almost came in and hit him.
That was the slider.
He doesn't have anything to go to right now.
Middle infielder's a double play down.
He doesn't have anything to go to right now.
Grounded to third. Riley bobbles it. Throw home is late.
Yeah! That's the worst loss ever. On
But for now, it's Oakland 2, Atlanta 1.
a bobble ground ball. That's how we lose. And you walk the bases loaded. Youch.
It's an error on Riley. Brown scores in Oakland.
How?
Shockingly, has already won the series against Atlanta. They win it here 2-1 on this play.
Just a tough play from Riley. I thought he got it with enough time to make the throw, just wasn't able to pick it up. Yeah, he beat the throw there. Frustrating night for the Braves. A wasted effort from Bryce Elder. It feels like pitched into the eighth inning.
Wow.
Just weren't able to get.
That's a Iggy didn't have anything to go through to and a walk-off error. It's the live curse is real. But thanks for hanging, guys. It was sort of fun, not the result, but wow. As always, go Braves, champions forever. But it's a struggle right now.